Hello, everyone. I am here with Nina Solano, who works for recruitment and career tech down in our school. So, for starters, I would like to ask you some questions about jobs in general. So, my first question to you is, what should a resume look like?
A resume should look like it's basically a professional representation of who you are. So, a nice, neat, clean, and professional is always what you're supposed to put on a resume.
So, what is an important part about working in any community?
Understanding your community, understanding the background. Many communities have been around for hundreds, some even thousands of years. So there are certain traditions depending on where you go around the world. And you might not want to sound disrespectful or just negligent in some form. So definitely understanding your community is a great way to even start at any job.
If anyone gets fired from their own job, how should they be able to move on?
It is unfortunate, but it does happen. People do get fired from their jobs or a layoff or anything. I always tell somebody when that happens, step back, reflect upon yourself on what may have gone sideways. What can you have improved as yourself? Because, of course, when you leave a job location, there's nothing you could do to change that place or that environment. But definitely, there's always room for improvement. So definitely reflect upon yourself and see what that next chapter is bringing to you, how you're going to approach it.
How should people build the skills that they already have?
So if you have a skill, take extra courses. Try to find out different avenues that possibly branch out from your skill and possibly even make it better, or where you could have two different skill sets and brought together and offer an amazing either product or a service out to any community member or your employer.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Solano, for taking the time to answering them.
Thank you. I appreciate the time.
Did you know that in California, currently over 750,000 people are unemployed? That's 4.1% of all the people in California. This happens due to either high costs, lack of motivation, or even mental disabilities. Our question is, how can all of these people move forward? To start moving forward, California and many other states have an unemployment phone number that you can call to receive help and benefits. Some benefits include a stimulus and lower tax and interest rates for some time. Another way to move forward is to apply to other jobs. It may seem daunting at first, but after some time you will learn that you need the money. In our county, we have an amazing website where you can find out what jobs are needed and what you need to get them. As an example, it says that you need to be a medical assistant, you need a certificate and 2 years of experience. It also says that our county would pay around $13.06 to $19.83 an hour. Back to our show.
Now, since we're back from break, we have a special guest with us, Mike Turnipseed, who works for the local tax association. So, Mr. Turnipseed, how are you doing for today?
I'm doing just fine. We had some rain, good for all of us. We need rain. We're in a drought, and so that's a good thing.
So I would like to start with a question for the industry about how would the industry forecast look like for over 5 years?
Well, Kern County is in a period of transition. Over the last 20 years, it's been a very uneven period in economic terms, but overall our economy's grown at about a 3% rate. If you look back over the last 5 years, it's really been almost zero. And basically that's from the decline in the oil industry. We have more people coming here, we need more jobs, and then there's been efforts, it's called B3K, and they've been working the last 4 or 5 years on developing a strategic plan for the future to develop and grow our economy.
How would young people be prepared for the jobs?
If you don't know what you're doing, we have shortages in some very good jobs. We need teachers. We need policemen. We need people in the mental health field because all the problems you hear about behavioral health and people, and there's more money and more opportunity in that field. Job requirements aren't always what you think, and maybe you have all the skills and talents for a really good paying job, but you don't have the information. So the real point is getting the information that's available, exploring your options, and if you make a bad decision and you don't like it, go find another job, because there are plenty of people looking for people to work these days.
Thank you so much, Mr. Turnipseed, for the advice. Truly means a lot. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having me.